All right. This is attempt number one. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. What we're going to focus on here is the little things, like what my mustache looks like when it doesn't get waxed, and how crappy I look when I don't shave. I'd use a different camera, but my other camera's battery is dead. It's charging now. Things that make a difference right here. This line right here needs to be tightened up, and I need to shave, otherwise my mustache looks like shit, and when it's not waxed it turns into, looks like firecrackers went off on the end. We can't have this. This has become acceptable to me, like I was saying, through that malaise. And then we're going to look at the big picture, because this is where I'm real unhappy with myself, where we're doing a lot of work. Look at this. Look at this gut. That's horrific. Look at this back fat. Look at it. Can you see that? I'm hoping that you can get this. There you go. I'm carrying at least an extra 30 pounds. And it's got to go. Look, you can see it hanging down here. It's like a fat, gross man. I got tits. I do. I have boobs. I have, man, yeah. The thing that kills me is that I could still feel my climbing pack underneath here. Like, here you can see it, like, it's all underneath there. It's just covered with a layer of fat. Getting bingo wings. For anybody who hasn't heard that, it's when, like, the fat lady at bingo swings her arm. It says bingo, it flops around. I'm real unhappy with how I look, and this has got to change. And if you're fat like me, if you're looking like this, you're probably getting yourself in a position where you're fed up with yourself too, but you're going to have to do something about it. So I'm going to do something about it. First thing I'm going to do is shave. We'll just take a look at that. And now that we have a ground zero look at how gigantic my bulbous gut is, this is after I eat, I swell up like this. It's more like that, but I mean it sags more in the day. And look at my big floppy, that's what my pecs. Look at this, my pecs are totally flexed. I mean, you feel in here, they're rock hard, but look at all the crap on top of them. It's gross. Arms, big. Ugh. I'm gonna venture a guess, my freaking body fat's somewhere around, my body mass index somewhere around 30. Unacceptable. 30%. Unacceptable. It might even be more. I'm gross. So this is our first look at me. I'm like 3 days into a heavier exercise regime along with work. And again, my work is great for strength, but my work isn't an all-out gasser of a workout routine. So it's not really doing me a whole lot in regards to getting my wind back and slimming me up. I'm just like growing fat. I'm also eating way too much, so we've already started cutting down. And I think the easiest thing to do for me is I stopped making portions where there's leftovers. I started making a smaller portion. I have nothing to eat in the middle of the night unless I want to get up and actually cook something, and I ain't doing that. And hopefully that'll work. And today, an entirely uphill, it's not entirely uphill, but I did a 4.7 mile bike ride, but the elevation change for my end point is 200 feet higher. However, that is coming off of about a 75-foot hill, so it does go up and down a lot. We're in the mountains, so hopefully that'll help. I'll just touch in real quick with at least how much better things you start looking, and it makes you feel better if you start looking better. But when I get this stupid scruffy beard off, and then and the mustache trimmed up, so let's see how that goes.